Hello everybody. As some of you know, I stutter, but you may not know how these episodes of stuttering are written down when a person goes to seek help for their stuttering in speech therapy. Now, some people don't exactly measure stuttering, they measure the rate of speed as you talk. And the belief is, once you are able to achieve a certain speed without getting stuck too often in a rhythm, you will have a higher amount of fluency. And it's usually like this. Where if you talk really fast, they'll be hammering away on the space bar, and if you don't, then it's kind of like really choppy and really slow, and that's usually about 180 to 186 or so, and that is usually an indicator of no rhythm and no stuttering. But when I went to school and I had to go to speech in school, the person that I went to didn't have a computer, so she wrote down the sounds that I got stuck on in a very infuriating way, and I couldn't ignore it, and that caused me to get very tense and led to anxiety, and that just caused more stuttering and just completely ruined my focus. But she would say things like, just tell me about something that you find enjoyable, like sports. Like, tell me about Game 2 of the World Series. So I would say, well, the Phillies were winning the game 1-0, and the series 1-0. And then Pedro Martinez gave up a home run to Mark Teixeira to tie the game, and I just knew it was gonna be all downhill from there because Pedro's an aging pitcher who can only rely on 1 or 2 pitches, a fastball in the mid-80s, and a crafty changeup, and I just don't like Pedro because he's still cocky and he thinks that he's in the prime of his career. And I wanted to go on and say more, but I couldn't, because I noticed that very slyly and cautiously she would pull out a piece of paper and record each one of my stutterings with a slash. And it made a very aggravating sound. It was like this. Every one of my stutterings was recorded. She wasn't going to let one slip. She just wanted to draw blood, get me pissed off. And the minute I saw that pen come out, I was finished. I couldn't focus on what I was saying, and all I heard was the pen constantly slashing away. So I would just talk on and on, trying to tell her how the rest of the game went. But I couldn't, because I kept hearing the slash, Kept hearing the slash, the constant. She'd be like, stop! And she would look at the slashed up ripped piece of paper. Well, judging by the amount of stutterings that I recorded, it appears that you are having trouble with the P sound. It's not the word that is causing you anxiety. It's the sound. I want you to not be frightened of that sound. Just plow through it. Nail every one of those P sounds. And the only way we are going to do that, I shouldn't say we, it's you. You're the one that has all these issues. And I'm just the one that has to sit here and listen to your constant blabbering, is by reading this sentence as I have written it. Do not ad-lib anything. It's filled with P words and P sounds. Do not focus on the sentence itself. Just focus on the sounds and saying the sounds fluently. Read the sentence as I have written it. And I wanted to tell her, it's not the P sound. That's not why I'm having trouble. It's because of your damn slashing. Your damn slashing is raising my level of anxiety and leading to more stuttering. But I had tried that in the past and gotten yelled at for it, so I just said, fine. I'll read your sentence as written that's filled with all these glorious P words and P sounds. The petrified paleontologist noticed a pelican at the top of a big long telephone pole and prolonged it into a state of prolonged agitation. That's not right. Say it again. The petrified paleontologist noticed a pelican on top of a tall telephone pole and provoked it into a state of prolonged agitation. See? You can do it. It's not the word or the sound or my slashing. You can say any word in the English language. You just have to get rid of your fear of certain sounds and just recognize that you can say anything. You can do it. We've made real progress here today, but before you leave, I'm going to show you how many stutterings you had in that little speech about the World Series game. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I just want to get out of here. All right. 20 stutterings. Can you believe it? 20. 20. But don't be alarmed, because I think we've made real progress here today. All right, Stephen? Now leave my room and head off to class. Stephen, are you okay? What's wrong? You sure? You sure you're okay? Well, what is it? You look awfully tense. What is it? Tell me. Tell me, damn it. It's a... It's a simulation of adverse effects to pistachio ice cream. It's a what? A panic attack. Now leave the room. I'm having a panic attack. Just let me calm down. Okay. I'll see you in a week, okay? Just leave the room. Panic attack starts with a P sound.